Look, I'm about to make some people angry, but someone needs to say this. There are fragrances everyone hypes up, everyone talks about them, everyone says you need them in your collection. And I'm here to tell you most of it is nonsense. I'm not saying these fragrances are bad, I'm saying they're overrated, overhyped, and not worth what you're paying. So let me be your older brother for the next 10 minutes and save you some money. Because I've made these mistakes. I bought the hype. I've dropped $300 because the internet told me to. You don't have to. Sauvage by Dior, the blue fragrance every guy owns. Let's start with the big one, Dior Sauvage. Walk into any fragrance store, they'll hand you Sauvage. Ask any guy what cologne he wears, 50% chance he says Sauvage. It's everywhere. And that's the problem, Sauvage smells good. It's fresh, clean, projects like crazy. You spray it in your bathroom and your neighbor 3 houses down knows about it. But every single guy between 18 and 45 is wearing this. You walk into a club, 6 dudes are wearing Sauvage. You're not standing out. You're blending in with everyone who watched the same YouTube video. And for $120 to $150, you're paying premium price for the fragrance equivalent of a plain white t-shirt. Example, you're on a date. You spray Sauvage. She smells you and thinks, oh, he smells like my ex-boyfriend, or her coworker, or the guy at the mall. That's not the association you want. If you already own Sauvage, keep it. Wear it to the gym. But if you're buying your first fragrance, skip it. There are better options that don't smell like everyone else. Bleu de Chanel, the safer, boring choice. Bleu de Chanel. This is the fragrance people recommend when they want to seem sophisticated. It's clean, versatile, safe, and that's why it's overrated. Bleu de Chanel is what you wear when you have no personality, when you don't want to take risks, when you want to smell nice but forgettable. For $130 to $180, you should get more than just inoffensive and pleasant. Here's what happens. You buy it because it's safe for the office. You wear it. Coworkers don't hate it. They also don't notice it. You go home thinking, well, at least I didn't offend anyone. Congratulations. You spent $150 to smell like nothing memorable. And the performance? Overrated. People act like it lasts all day. It doesn't. You get 5 to 6 hours, then it fades. For that price, I expect better. If you want fresh, clean, office safe, get Prada L'Homme. Cheaper, better performance, actual character. Bleu de Chanel is boring in a fancy bottle. Aventus by Creed, the emperor with no clothes. Aventus by Creed, the fragrance that broke the internet. The fragrance everyone says is the best ever made, the fragrance that costs $400 to $500. Aventus is not worth $400, not even worth $300. And if you think it'll change your life, you're about to be disappointed. Here's the truth. Aventus smells good. Fresh, fruity, a little smoky, pleasant. But it's not $400 pleasant. It's like $80 pleasant, maybe $100. And the performance? Inconsistent. Some batches last all day, some die in 3 hours. You're spending $400 on a lottery ticket, hoping for a good batch. But the worst part isn't the price or performance. It's the culture. People treat Aventus like it'll make women fall at your feet, like it's magic. Like if you spray enough, your life changes. Here's what actually happens. You spray Aventus. You walk into a room, maybe someone says you smell good. Maybe. Or maybe they don't notice because Aventus isn't unique anymore. Everyone owns Aventus or one of the 50 clones. Example, you're at a party. You spent $400 on Aventus. Guy next to you is wearing Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man. A clone costs $30. You both smell almost identical. Nobody knows the difference. You just spent $370 more for the same result. If you love Aventus, buy a clone. Club de Nuit, Mont Blanc Explorer, Zara Vibrant Leather. They smell close enough that 99% of people won't tell. Save your money. Tom Ford Oud Wood. Expensive doesn't mean good. Tom Ford fragrances have this reputation for being luxury, high-end, exclusive. And Oud Wood is one of the most hyped. Problem? It's boring and weak. For $250 to $350, you'd expect a fragrance that fills a room. lasts all day, makes people turn heads. Oud Wood does none of that. It's quiet, sits close to skin, fades fast. You're paying Tom Ford prices for library fragrance performance. Some people say it's sophisticated, refined. Real enthusiasts appreciate subtlety. I say that's cope. That's what people tell themselves to justify $300 on a fragrance nobody can smell unless they're hugging you. Want woody oud that performs? Get Montal Black Oud. Or Alexandria Eau de Santal, half the price, triple the performance. Le Labo Santal, 33, the influencer fragrance. Santal 33 by Le Labo, the fragrance every influencer supposedly wears. And it smells like pickles, not joking. The opening has this dill pickle note. And even if you get past that, you're left with a fragrance that smells like every hipster coffee shop. But here's the real issue. Santal 33 costs $300 for 50 milliliters. That's $6 per milliliter. And for what? To smell like everyone at Whole Foods? Because that's what happened. It got so popular it stopped being unique. Every boutique hotel uses it, every trendy restaurant has candles that smell like it. It's the sauvage of niche fragrances, overhyped, overpriced, overexposed, and performance is mediocre, maybe 6 hours before it fades completely. For $300, I expect all-day performance. Want sandalwood? Get Dior Homme Intense or Tom Ford Santal Blush. Both perform better and cost less. Jean-Paul Gaultier La Mala, stuck in 2005. La Mel is a classic, I'll give it that. It was huge in the late 90s and early 2000s. Every guy wore it back then, and that's the problem. It still smells like the late 90s and early 2000s. Fragrances evolve, trends change. What smelled modern and fresh in 2000 smells dated now, and La Male smells dated. It's sweet, it's powdery, it's loud, and it screams, I haven't updated my fragrance collection since high school. I know people love this fragrance. I know it has nostalgia attached to it, but nostalgia doesn't make it good. Nostalgia makes it familiar. If you're wearing La Male in 2026, you're telling the world you stopped paying attention to fragrances 20 years ago. And for $80 to $100, you can do better. Get Paco Rabanne 1 million if you want something sweet and loud. At least it's from this decade. Look, I'm not saying don't buy these fragrances. If you love them, buy them, wear them, enjoy them. But if you're new to fragrances, if you're trying to build a collection, if you're on a budget, don't buy the hype. Sauvage is overexposed. Bleu de Chanel is boring. Aventus is overpriced. Oud Wood is weak. Santal 33 is everywhere. La Male is outdated. There are better options, cheaper options, more unique options. Do your research, sample before you buy. Don't let YouTube or TikTok tell you what to wear, because at the end of the day, fragrance is personal. It should reflect you, not what everyone else is wearing. And if everyone's wearing the same thing, you're not standing out. You're just another guy who fell for the marketing. Be smarter than that.